Hi guys, welcome to or back to my channel. It's been a minute. It's been way too long. It's been a year since I've been here. And honestly, I had good reasons to be gone. I feel like 2021 was a very transformative year for me. There's a lot that I learned. There's a lot that I grew from. And I feel like all of us go through phases where we just need to be on our own. But yeah, I'm here. I'm back. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you know that I've been posting on there a lot more. It was much easier for me to post on there this past year because I was just dealing with a lot of things. So I had decided to take a step back from YouTube. And honestly, I'm glad to be back. And I'm back in at a very astrologically crazy period. We have Mercury retrograde going on. We have Venus retrograde going on. And today is the full moon in Cancer as I'm filming this. I have no idea when I'm going to upload it. But yeah, I'm here. I hope I'm here for a while. But I missed you guys a lot. So for my first comeback reading, if you may, I decided to do something really light, cheerful, happy, because I feel like there's enough going on. And we should just have a breath of fresh air and start on a positive note. So today we're going to do what blessings are coming in for you. It is a new year. And I hope you guys enjoyed your last month. I mean, January is almost coming to an end, and that's insane to me. This month has gone by so quickly. It felt like it was New Year's Eve yesterday. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. If you guys have any questions, you wanna keep up with me, make sure to follow me on my Instagram. It's gonna be in the description below. And also subscribe to my channel because I am thinking of posting regularly. But I do have pick-a cards on my Instagram as well. So yes, that's all out of the way. Before I get into today's reading, this is a general reading. Not every single pile is going to resonate with you. Make sure you're aware, you know what you're letting in, what you're not letting in. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have three options today. Option one is burnout. If you want to read it, it says your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doc. I'm sorry about that. I have anxiety. I have very bad anxiety. So anyways, maintains checking with a doctor, dentist, health professional, trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Also, just so I mention, these do not have to relate to the reading. It's just whatever you're being drawn towards. That's option one. Option two is a love life. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by good decision this week. And then option three, we have surprise, which says a disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So those are the three options. I'm going to put timestamps below, but go ahead and choose what blessing is coming into your life and let's get into it. All right, so let's start with option one, burnout. I'm going to put these at the back. Hello, option one. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're not burnt out. Let's see what blessings are coming in towards you. I'm going to start with the karma cards. These are my favorite cards. I missed reading for you guys. If you missed out the introduction, make sure you see it. If you haven't seen me in a year and you're like, where did she pop in from? I explained that in the start of the reading. Anyways, let's get into your blessings coming in. All right, so the first card we have here is Pluto. Very transformative. Then we have Aries. Oh, we have Oh my God, we have Pluto and Scorpio together. That's crazy. I love that. And then we have Leo. So a lot of fiery energy going on here. So your next blessing is probably going to be something very unexpected and out of the blue. When I see Pluto and Aries and Scorpio and Leo together, for me, that's not only authoritative, but it's also very transformative. Aries brings in this energy of being a leader, taking charge of your life, making changes. It also talks about overworking yourself. And you know what's crazy is that we have burnout and then we have Aries. So maybe you're the kind of person who just doesn't get a break, honestly. Or you're someone who just takes on more than you can handle. And you might have issues like taking a break or letting people help you. And I see that a lot with the Pluto and Scorpio energy and Aries together. And Leo, of course, Leo is a leader card. It's the sun. I think your next blessing is going to either be getting a break or getting into a position where you can be your own boss. I feel if you're someone that works a 9 to 5, if you're someone that is confused about your career, where you're headed, your peers, people in your life telling you what to do, I think your blessing is going to be you making your own decisions. This could be as big as a new position at work, or maybe moving out of your family's house or something like that, getting a new apartment, getting a new house. Like I see that. I see some new energy coming towards you, something that you've been wishing for. And I feel like intuitively you've felt it coming for a while now. And I think it's finally going to be here. But let's see your tarot. Oh, the first card we have is Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Three of Swords. All right. Just gonna get a clarifier. Okay. Okay, so the first, okay. All right. So I'm gonna start with the different scenarios I'm seeing. The first scenario I'm seeing is some of you could be single mothers. And you might be having, I feel like putting this way, I don't know why. And you might be having difficulties taking care of yourself, or like taking care of your child, or support, or something like that. I feel like this is something that you're going to be helped with in some way. I think your situation is going to transform. For others of you, I feel like there's going to be a creative spark coming into your life pretty soon. I actually want to clarify this Three of Swords. So I'm going to keep it in the middle for now. I'm going to keep it aside for now. There's going to be some sort of a creative spark coming in for you soon that's going to get you out of this schedule or routine. If you are someone that's stuck in a routine and you hate routine, I think that's going to change. There's going to be some sort of a shift in your routine. There's going to be some sort of shift in your power dynamics. Also, I'm seeing a shift in the people you surround yourself with. If you feel like you're surrounded by people who are not on the same level as you, this could be a romantic partner, your friends, or anything like that. I think that's going to majorly shift. You might actually end up either taking on a guardian sort of position within your friend group, or people around you, or your family. Somehow, like, I'm hearing wear the pants. Like, I think some of you guys are going to wear the pants, quite literally, within your surrounding circle. But this mostly, I'm seeing a lot of different scenarios here, but I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords real quick, because, oh, we have Five of Swords. This is Five of Swords? Yeah, it's Five of Swords. Okay, there's going to be some things that are going to come to light. Okay, for some of you, I feel like there's some deception going around within your circle. One thing I've noticed is when you are energetically burned out, quite literally, I feel like sometimes it depends on your surroundings. So if you're surrounded by people who are burning you out, I feel like you're finally going to realize who these people are, especially with that Five of Swords and that mask and the facade and that competitiveness around you. I feel like you're going to finally realize that the people around you are leeching off of you, especially if you are this leader. You're this person who wants to take charge of your own life. You want to do your own thing. You don't want to be tied down by responsibilities. At least not responsibilities that's not work related or in some way, or family related for your own personal life. I think you're finally going to realize that you're just doing too much. Like, you are letting on other people's issues affect you, even though you think you're like this leader. You're like, oh, I don't care, like, very nonchalant, but it's actually affecting you a lot more than you think it is. I'm also seeing a blessing being having kids, because in regular tarot, Page of Cups, Page of Wands is more like children. So if you're looking to have a child with the Queen of Cups in the middle, I feel like that's possible. If you don't want a child, don't take this. Take whatever resonates with you. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be more, your next blessing is being more emotionally mature and being more just present in the moment. I think another thing that I'm channeling for you guys is being more present in the moment. If you are someone who needs to be in control of things all the time, I think you're going to be really pushed to be present in the moment, because I think the universe might just put a stop on your overthinking. And they're going to be like, you know what, take a breather. Like, we're no longer going to help you with a lot of things. And that's going to push you to take a step back and reevaluate where you're going in life. So definitely that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I actually feel like pulling out more tarot cards for you guys, just in case. It's just what I'm feeling. What blessings are coming in for option 1, burnout? Okay, that's all I'm going to take, actually. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So yeah, you're definitely like trying to start this new beginning. Oh my God. Okay, we have Eight of Cups, and we have, this is 9? Yeah, it's 9. We have Nine of Swords. Yes, there's a lot of anxiety here, you guys. I think you are trying to move on from a situation, especially this has to do with a relationship separation or something like that, or you were dealing with someone that was very mature and very flirty. I think you're still recovering from something, definitely recovering from something very traumatic. And I feel like your blessing is going to be healing, a lot of healing. You might meet, I see you meeting people that are more youthful. If you're someone that's constantly surrounded by mature energies, just people trying to control you. I think I mentioned this in the start of the reading. If you're constantly surrounded by mature energies, I think your blessing is going to be, it's time to let that go. It's time to invite some youthful energy into your life, like with the Page of Cups and Page of Wands. Youthful, flirty, like jovious energy. That's what is your blessing. You're going to get that. But before that, I think you're going to see some people's real faces, and that's going to be really triggering for you. I'm definitely seeing a lot of friend issues coming up here. I think you've maybe you've deemed someone to be bad, but they're not actually bad, or someone you've deemed to be good over someone that was actually good is going to come to light. So that if you've been doubting your friend circle, this is a very a very prominent reading for you. So follow your intuition on that for sure. If you are thinking about a partner that was really just too much for you, I think you're healing from that. So your blessing is going to be a break, seeing people's facades, getting that leadership position, moving on. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 1. If this reading resonates, please comment below. Let me know. And if something didn't, then just let it go. Maybe pick another pile. But thank you so much for being here today. Do remember to subscribe and follow my Instagram for more. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Oops. All right. Option 2, love life. How are you all doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. Before I get into the reading, this is a general reading, and if you're wondering where I have been, I have given a whole introduction at the start of the video if you just jumped to this from the timestamps, so you can go watch that if you would like. But yeah, let's get into your reading. What blessings are coming in for you? All right, so the first card we have here is the 5th house. I'm like hearing a song for you guys right now, but I can't figure out what song it is. It's like hype. Have you watched the movie Saturday Night Live? I think that's the movie's name. It's really old. And in the start of the movie, he does this walk and he's like singing that song. I completely, it's like not coming to me right now. It's a really old movie. If you know that movie, like The Way I Walked, and he's like walking in the start of the movie, that's you. That's the kind of energy you're giving right now. Very confident. You know what you're about. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. Is what I'm feeling for you at this moment. Then we have the 10th house and we have Uranus. Listen, if you've been on my channel for a long time, you know I love the Uranus-Neptune combination, and they came out together. Just very auspicious energy around you. Your blessing is definitely gonna be very, honestly, I said in the start of the reading that this card does not have to like resonate with the reading. It's just like pick a card. But I feel like your love life might actually end up booming. The 5th house and the 10th house, excuse me. The 5th house is all about your creativity, your children, your relationships, how you are in relationships, how you are in love, the kind of lover you are, the kind of lover you need. And I feel like things are changing. Things are changing for you in some way. And it's going to be the kind of change that you've been wishing for, because when we see Neptune and Neptune together, I mean Neptune with the 5th house, it's almost like a dream-like instance, because Neptune blurs everything. Like Neptune is illusionary. It blurs things, but also at the same time, I always say the more delusional you are, the better your manifestations are sometimes, because you're thinking those things as they're happening. I see that you might have a serendipitous moment in your love life that maybe you've only dreamt of. And let me give you an example. Let me give a personal example, actually. When I was little and I used to go on family trips, I used to always pretend that, oh, I'm gonna walk here with like the love of my life or with a partner. I'll do this with a partner. And the older I got, I was able to do those things with a partner. And I think that was my wishful thinking. And it just happened. And I think that's what's gonna happen. Your blessing is gonna be a very serendipitous moment in your either your love life or your career. I also see that you might get an epiphany about where you want your life to go. Like you're just gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be like, I know where I wanna go in life. Especially with this Uranus and Neptune energy here. I feel like all your dreams are going to come into action. I feel like you are going to be oozing new ideas. If you are someone who's been a creative rut recently, especially if you're a content creator, a social media person, or even you do a creative job at work, you are going to get this source of inspiration that's going to be just magical, and it's going to come out of nowhere. Like this is the kind of inspiration that just comes out of nowhere and then stays for the rest of your life. I also feel like for some of you guys, your hobbies are going to turn into your career. So if you have a hobby that can make money, that's going to be highlighted in the, I'm here in the next 3 to 6 months, you're going to be somehow making this your career. If you're a tarot reader, if you do art on commission, if you're a music creator, anything like that, your hobby is going to be a career. That's what I'm getting very strongly. But let's see your tarot cards. Oh, okay, we have Knight of Cups. You know, I love how I said it's not going to relate, but it's literally relating. And then we have 10 of... Did you guys get an extra card? Oh, you did. I never noticed. Then we have 10 of Wands. We have 4 of Wands. We have King of Swords. And then we have the Moon. Okay. Now, let me talk about love for a second. I'll do another. I'm seeing a lot of scenarios, but I'm going to start with love first. There's someone in your life. I feel like there's someone in everyone's life now. Yeah. Oh my God, I just wanted to pick up cards from the top. Okay, there's definitely, yeah, there's someone in your life who you know is meant to be in your life in some way. This is someone who's just meant to be. Yes, this is someone who's meant to be in your life. You get this sense with this person. And you might have met this person in a very interesting way. There's something dreamy about your connection. There's something serendipitous about your connection. I keep hearing the word serendipity. Maybe you should watch the movie. It's a really good movie. It's one of my favorites, actually. You might resonate with it. There's someone you met, and it was almost like, oh my God, okay, this is meant to be. But then you got to know this person and you realize that there's some issues here. Like there's a triangle of issues here that needs help, that really needs help. I feel like you're somehow gonna get clarity on this situation. I feel like whoever you're asking about, if you had a specific person in your mind before you clicked on this reading, there could be an air sign. I feel like there's still things that are going to be unfolded. There's still illusions because we have the Moon and Neptune together. I feel like this whole situation here is very I'm hearing time sensitive. You have to let it play out the way it's meant to play out. So your next blessing is going to be you being able to allow your love life to unfold without having to stress about it. And I feel like it's going to be such a cliche thing, but I feel like this situation is going to move as you take a step back. Once you start focusing on your creativity, what you're doing, where you're headed, I think suddenly this situation is going to do a 180 and you're going to get this love offer. Okay, this is going to, oh my God, the full moon is the full moon. Oh my God, there's a full moon in Cancer. So if I upload this video like today during the full moon energy, or the next full moon from when you're watching this, which could be very significant for this connection, there's just going to be a change in the way a connection is seen in your life. Now, another scenario that I'm getting is you have been single or been absorbed in your work for a very long time. You might be someone who prioritizes your career over work, or you just have different priorities and you just said you don't care. I think that's going to change. I think the universe is going to start showing you that you cannot do life alone. Like there's something about you think you can do everything alone, but you really can't. I think you've been very logical in the way you see things in life, and somehow that's going to change. I think the universe is going to push you onto seeing your life in a different perspective. Your blessing is going to be a perspective change, like seeing people differently, seeing your situation in life differently, seeing the way you handle situations differently. So there's definitely going to be a change in perspective that's going to trigger not only your creative bones, but also the way where you're headed in your career. I'm going to pull out some tarot cards for clarification. Blessings coming in for option 2, just clarify. That's too many. Give me one card at a time, please, Spirit. I heard loving you was a losing game. Some of you guys are still, listen, you guys are very, very, very guarded. Let your guard down. Let your guard down a little bit. I'm just feeling like walls and walls and walls and walls. And I think you're gonna learn how to let your guard down for some of you. Oh my god, you know what's so funny? We just got 5 of Wands. I think this is 5 of Wands. You have been fighting with yourself for too long. I feel like creatively you're confused, and in every way there might be some sort of confusion. Yes, and then we have, this is 8. No, this is 6. 6 of Pentacles. Yep, and then we have 3 of Wands at the bottom. I actually want to take the top card too. This is an 8. Wait, if this is 8 of Pentacles, oh, this is 6 and 8. Yeah, this is definitely has to do with work as well. Listen, stop it. Stop fighting yourself. You know what you want. Another scenario I'm getting here is that you are unsure about where to make investments in your life. Now, this could be investment in career. I'm seeing a lot of career energy coming in here, even though it like feels lovey, like there is love to it, but career is more important here. There was definitely some balancing that had to be done. Okay, if you are someone who gives people too much of your finances, that's gonna stop. That has to stop. I think one thing that's really blocking your blessings is how much you do for others compared to yourself. Even though you think you're this self-absorbed workaholic, you're not. I'm sorry, but you're not. I feel like there's a part of you that just wants to be a part of the community, and I think your blessing is gonna be, you're gonna be able to do that. If you're also, another message I'm getting is if you're someone that wants to help people in some way, and you don't have enough funds to do that, I think you're gonna get the funds to do that. If not, someone is gonna help you. I'm also seeing a windfall of money and finances coming towards you within the next 3 to 4 months. That has been very important. It's been very important for you to get these finances in some way, and you feel like you're gonna have to sacrifice something in your life for it, but no, you're not going to. It's just gonna come out of the blue, like someone is just gonna help you. That was just a side message for if you need those finances. But yeah, the back and forth here with the 5 of Wands that I'm feeling is mostly with yourself. I don't think you're tussling with anyone in your life but yourself. And I think your blessing is going to be to find that middle ground. To find that middle ground between your love life, your creativity, your hobbies, and then your career, your job, and more type A things. Because finding that balance for you has been difficult, and your blessing is going to be that. Another thing I'm seeing is if you're looking for a job, you're going to get it. And if you're looking in some way, okay, some of you, if you were okay, this is going to be for a few of you. If you're doing spell work or something like that to increase your intuition, or you want to increase your intuition in some way, and you're using this full moon, be careful. If you're using moon energy, be careful is what I'm getting, because you might not be ready for that. Like some of you are not ready for some things. So definitely see where you're going. But anyways, back to the blessings. But yeah, you are gonna find a balance. I think you're finally gonna find a balance. You're gonna be like, you know what, I'm done being logical, let me use my heart now. I also want to clarify this Knight of Cups and 4 of Wands here. Are you kidding me? Look at that. I love when that happens. We have Ace of Wands at the bottom. Oh my god, and the Magician. And I just did that in the Lovers. Listen, if you, I said it's not going to relate, but it's relating. The math is mathing here. You're going to get your love offer. It's as simple as that. You're waiting for love. You're waiting to be with your soulmate. You could be waiting for an air sign, if anything, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an, oh yeah, because a Magician was there, so Aquarius. It could be a Sag as well. You're going to get it. I think some of you are too fixated on whether you're gonna get it or not. You're gonna get it. If there's a love offer that you want, it's coming. If this is something you've been wishing for, it's coming. Positivity in your love life is 100% coming in. And time frame, however I see it being a little few months in or out. Like it's gonna take like a few months for it to stabilize completely, but it's coming in rather quickly. And when it comes in, you're probably gonna be like, okay, right now you're probably gonna be like, you're just bullshitting, but no, I'm not. I'm being honest. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. That's your blessings coming in. I hope this reading helps. If it does, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram. I post bigger cards there. I try to as often as possible. I do monthly predictions on there too. And I'm glad I'm back. I hope you guys have a great day or night or evening. And see you guys later. Bye. All right. Hello, option 3. We have surprise. How are you guys been? If you've been wondering where I have been, I did an introduction in the start of the video. If you just skipped to this, and if you don't care, that's fine too. But yeah, let's get into your reading. It's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything has to fit into your life. It's a general collective. All right, what blessings are coming in for you, option 3? Okay, right off the bat, we have second house. We have ninth house, we have first house, and we have Taurus. All right. Whew. Okay, I said this in the last 2 piles as well. The fortune cookie card was not supposed to relate to the reading, but it kind of is. It kind of is. And maybe that's just the energy. All right, you guys, let me start. I'm going to take these houses quite literally for this reading. It's because I just feel like I have to take these quite literally for what blessings are coming in for you. All right, so the second house here, our second house is all about our resources, our money. I think inheritance is 8th house. But second house is just your resources, your wealth, what you have, what you're about. If you're someone that's been struggling with resources, with money, a lot of you, I think a lot of you struggle with saving. I think you're the kind of person that gets money and you immediately spend it. I think you're going to get better. You're going to get better at your resources. You're going to get better at saving is what I'm hearing. For some of you guys, might get a raise at work as well. And basically your resources are going to get better. So that's quite literally your resources are. Your blessing is money coming in. And then we have ninth house. Now this, I'm feeling a lot of energy for this ninth house. If you are confused about your spiritual path. Now I know ninth house is all about a trap. People mostly look at it as travel. I mean, the card does say spiritual values. For me, it's mostly spiritual values and travel as it is. As it is. What am I saying? If you are someone who is scared, I'm getting scared or fearful of your spiritual beliefs, I think you could be someone who is going through this sort of like a confusion sort of a state on whether you believe in things or you don't. I think there's going to be some clarity being presented to you about this. And I see this with Taurus and the first house. I think you're someone who is very stuck in your ways when it comes to things. I don't mean in a bad way. I think you're just someone who likes routine. You like to know what you're doing. And that's a good thing. I feel like you like to be sure about where you're going in life, what you're doing. You know what you're about. You know what you bring to the table. You know what you want to feel. But maybe I think spiritually, recently, you might have some ups and downs in your life. It's basically who you are that's been very difficult for you maybe. And I think your blessing is going to be understanding what you're about a little more and being confident about it. Because one thing about Taurus is that Tauruses are very loud and clear about what they want. I think I've never met a Taurus that didn't know what they were about. And especially like feminine energy with like Taurus feminine energies are they're just so confident. And I think they always know what they're about, and they kind of always want to have a more grounded perception of things around them. And I think recently you've been wanting to go outside this bubble. You want to go explore more than this little bubble that you've created for yourself. And I think you're finally going to find that balance between spirituality and practicality. If you know the Moonology deck, I'm not using it today, but in that there's a card that says balancing spirituality with practicality. I'm like thinking of that card right now. I'm also feeling a lot of Piscean energy here. So I think that's your blessing. I think your blessing is going to be finding what you believe in and being confident in that, being confident in who you are, very unapologetically you. If you're someone who's shy, timid, and people think that you don't have a voice for a lot of you, or people think that either you say too much or don't say enough at all, I think that's going to change, and it might actually catch people by surprise or catch you by surprise yourself. All right, let's go. I literally said Piscean energy, and look, the Hangman is right there. Oh, I love it. Then we have the Hangman, the Chariot. We have Nine of Swords, and we have King of Pentacles. Oh my God. We have King of Pentacles with Taurus. Oh, I love this grounded energy. Yeah, as I was saying with the Hangman and the Chariot, I think you're going to have a change of perspective. Like, there's going to be a change of perspective. Like, for example, if you're someone that was brought up a certain way, brought up in a certain religion, brought up in a certain system. I'm actually really relating with this story, and I can tell you that If you're brought up in a certain system, if you're brought up in a certain way of doing things, like you have to do things in a certain way, I think you're breaking out of that. You're genuinely breaking out of this. I mean, people say generational patterns. It is generational patterns, to be honest. You're breaking out of these patterns and it might cause you issues. See, here's the thing. When we're making drastic changes, such as intuition, no, such as religion, belief system, sexuality as well, stepping into it completely is very difficult. It's something that takes time, it takes patience, it takes courage. I think you're getting the courage to unapologetically be yourself, and it's going to be the biggest blessing ever, and you're going to feel the most grounded. I think when you accept yourself for who you are, you're going to feel the kind of groundedness that you have never felt in your life before. I'm actually going to pull some more cards for this. I mean, I've been pulling clarifier for like each pile. Option 3, spirit surprise. What blessings are coming in? Oh my, I'm so glad I caught that on camera. The Hanged Man. You are going to take a step back and observe. The Hanged Man for me is like observation card. People are like, oh, it means you're stuck. No, you're not stuck. You're just thinking. You're in retrospect mode. It's twice. Piscean Hangman energy is coming out twice. You're definitely going to be, you're introspecting. I keep hearing the word introspect. You're going to be changing something about yourself, and it's going to be very drastic. I think this change is going to be very drastic, but it's with this justice here, it's something that needed to happen. It's gonna bring in the kind of balance in your life that you only dreamt of, to be honest. I think you might have all these dreams as a child or growing up, and now you're finally making things happen and you're gonna become yourself. I'm hearing a very drastic step. And I think this step is going to be very, I think it's not going to be accepted by everyone at first, but eventually people are going to start taking it for who, because you're going to be so confident in this step that you've taken that people are going to have to like accept it. Yes, look, death. You're going through a very, 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 very major transformation, you guys. I don't know what it is. If you're comfortable, let me know in the comments down below, but at the bottom of the deck we have 9 of Cups. So yes, this has been a wish of yours that, oh my god, and we have Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles here. This has been a wish of yours for a very long time, and you're finally taking this leap. You're taking this leap to make this change to yourself in your life, and I think it's gonna be very emotional for you. I think, oh my god, and this blessing is massive, you guys. I'm seeing like I think this blessing is gonna play out this whole year. So whenever you're watching this, it's a timeless reading, but it's gonna play out like within the year. I don't think it's gonna be like a for people on the outside it may seem sudden, but for you, you've known this for a long time. It's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Blessing coming in for option 3. Yes, we have 10 of not swords, this is wands. Yeah, 10 of wands. You're letting the burden go. You're letting the burden go. You are letting it go. You're like, I don't want to carry it anymore. Like, I really don't. And that's going to be your blessing. It's feeling whole on your own. There's something about, yeah, feeling whole on your own. Feeling like you can do things without having to tell people or ask people as well. Okay. And then we have Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're going to be fruitful. I think, yeah, and then we have Ace of Cups. You being yourself is going to bring in a lot of balance into your life. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. It's going to be a very massive blessing. I don't want to get too specific. I'm getting a lot of specifics, but I really don't want to say that in this reading, because I think some of it is very sensitive, and it's just a very sensitive shift. And I think it's a very personal shift as well. But just know that whatever you're trying to do, it's going to happen, okay? You have to believe in yourself, and this shift and this blessing is going to massively open doors for you in every aspect of your life. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you, option 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, like, comment, and subscribe. And do follow me on Instagram. And subscribe to my channel. Haha, I think I said that. Do follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of bigger cards there. But yeah, thank you so much for coming for my reading, and thank you for everyone for welcoming me back. And I will see you guys hopefully soon in my next reading. Bye.